What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. I am Pitching Ninja, and I'm here with who? The Hawaiian Irishman, Will Leahey.
Mahalo, top of the morning to you, Ninja. Today I want to talk a little bit about the breakout star of the year, I think it's safe to say, Reynaldo Lopez. Ninja, Reynaldo Lopez had his highest K game yesterday of the season, 11 Ks. He didn't end up getting the win in this game, but his ERA went up, and it went up to 2.04. This guy's a complete monster, and he came out of the pen in years past, and now he's a starter, and he's really made this Braves rotation formidable. I know you are hoping they're in the postseason. I think there's a pretty good shot. It's above 50-50 chance. Ninja, what makes Reynaldo Lopez so unhittable this year?
If I know, Will. No, I would say Reynaldo Lopez is the guy that I miss the most on preseason. Like when the Braves got him, I'm going, great, this is a bullpen piece, solid arm in the bullpen, makes him have a little bit more depth. They said they were going to try him as a starter, and I was like, ooh, I think that's a mistake. I would look at either your minor leaguers or do something. And then what has he done? It's a 2.04 ERA this year. It's absolutely dominant. As Will said, a career high in strikeouts yesterday with 11. And he shows no signs of slowing down. He has been consistently good all season. I feel like I missed terribly on him, but not only did I miss on him, here's Alex Anthopoulos talking about what he expected out of Reynaldo Lopez.
We thought there was upside. We thought he definitely could start. It was a big part of the appeal of signing him, but to think he'd have an ERA below 2, everybody would be lying if they expected that. And look, in fairness, I don't think it's fair to expect that going forward either, but if that was the case, there wouldn't have been a competition. Thought he certainly could be an ERA in the mid to high 3s with upside and so on, and he's pitched even better than that.
And then here's Reynaldo Lopez talking about what he expected out of Reynaldo Lopez, the ERA leader. Does that seem weird to you? Like you're
Yes, it's weird. Crazy too. Because
Chris Sale called you the best pitcher in baseball.
I don't know about that, but if he said it,
It's gotta be true.
Yes.
You expect this?
No.
Because I don't think anybody expected it, and
No,
you've been so good.
That's crazy.
Both the GM and Reynaldo and me all thought that this was not going to be, an amazing move. And what has he done? Just proved everybody, including himself, wrong. Reynaldo Lopez didn't pick up the win yesterday, but wins and losses are irrelevant. He had these sliders, picked up a sword, this nasty curveball, and fantastic fastball command. This fastball at the knees, painted with it, just great stuff. What was the biggest change from you? Like you were a starter, then a reliever, and you were a really good reliever. And now you're back to starting. What clicked in your head?
I think as a reliever, you just have one inning, and then if you transfer that to a starter, so like every inning you try like as a reliever, and then that's what I'm thinking right now. Like okay, so I know I was relieving, and then like every inning matters, every hitter matters, every fastball, every pitch. So that's how I'm thinking right now. Like move the.
So you're basically you're treating it like inning by inning, like you used to, and that was the big change. The Rockies ended up rising above the Braves 3-1. Austin Gomber was really good yesterday with 6 strikeouts and 8 innings, giving up only 1 run. And his slider and knuckle curves. Pretty filthy stuff from Gomber. Now the rest of my whip around the league. The Reds shut out the Astros in a pitcher's duel, 1-0. Rhett Lowder had 3 Ks and 6 1/3 scoreless innings, giving up only 4 hits. His ERA, 0.87. You might remember him as the other half of the Paul Skeens-Rhett Lowder duel in the College World Series. Was it last year?
Yeah.
Last year?
2023.
Wow. Talk about a fast track to the major leagues for both of those guys. He had a sinker, slider, and changeup. And because of this outing, I decided to do a comparison between Rhett Quieter and Rhett Lowder.
Crucial comparison.
He faced Hunter Brown, who had 6 Ks and 6 scoreless innings, giving up 3 hits. His ERA now is 3.41, a long way from where he started this season with that horrific outing. He had these fastballs, sliders, and knuckle curves and painted with it. Brown has been on fire. And for him, it was really introducing that sinker that made all the difference. Bailey Falter had 3 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 3 runs as the Pirates dominated the Nats 9-4. He had this painted fastball. He faced Jake Irvin, who had 4 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 6 runs, and had this curveball for a sword. The Rangers beat the Angels 3-1. Cody Bradford had 4 Ks in 6 innings, giving up 2 hits and 1 run. He had this paintish fastball and this changeup. He faced Jack Kohanowitz, Mr. Silent C himself, who had no Ks, so he gets no highlights. Casey Mize had 2 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 3 runs. He had this 98-mile-an-hour heater and this slider. He faced Martin Perez, who had 5 Ks in 6 1/3 scoreless innings. He had these painted changeups and this cutter. The Tigers beat the Padres 4-3, and it wasn't Martin Perez's fault. He was really good. I'm going to blame Mud Grant, the Padres announcer, for this call here.
Give him the heater, Bobby.
Fly ball left field. Profar going back at the wall. It's gone. Grand slam.
Trying to mirror the movie Major League, and he almost had it right.
Forget about the curveball, Ricky. Give him a heater.
Both the movie and the real life 101-mile-an-hour fastballs. Give him the heater, Ricky, versus give him the heater, Bobby. Unfortunately, Bobby gave him the 101-mile-an-hour fastball and was hit for a grand slam. Oops. Pablo Lopez had 9 Ks in 6 2/3 innings, giving up 3 runs as the Twins tiptoed past the Rays 4-3. He painted with this 98-mile-an-hour fastball, had this nasty sinker, and wicked sweepers. His ERA is now 4.05, which is respectable, seeing how he started the season. He faced Taj Bradley, who had 10 strikeouts in 7 innings, giving up 4 runs, but a couple of them were on home runs. They don't count.
Yeah, he gave up double dongs down in St. Pete.
He had these fastballs, including this at the knees, these splitters, and cutters, which were absolutely disgusting. His cutters were the pitch of the game for him. And also had this curveball and this fantastic pitch clock violation. Doesn't get any prettier than that. The Mariners speared the A's 6-4. Bryan Woo had 6 Ks in 5 innings, giving up 2 runs. He had these fastballs, including these front door 2-seamers, one of which didn't quite get there. But I love the way Cal Raleigh aggressively calls front door 2-seamers. It's got to be his favorite pitch. Just sitting there going, I'm going to with this hitter. Look where he puts that glove. He's got pitchers that can carry it through. Woo also had these wicked sweepers. The batting average against his sweeper this year is 0.65 with nearly a 40% whiff rate. I mean, you think of Bryan Woo as a fastball guy, but his sweeper's been really good and one of the more improved pitches in baseball this year.
Right when sweepers fell a little bit out of style, too. Everybody and their grandmother was throwing them last year, and now they've fallen off. The splitter has taken over, and he's just perfected this thing.
Dude, my grandmother's sweeper, fucking filthy.
Sweep the kitchen floor, I'll tell you that much.
She's dead.
R.I.P.
He faced Joey Estes, who had 3 Ks in 4 innings, giving up 4 runs. He had these sliders and sweeper. The Giants beat the D-backs 3-2. Blake Snell had 2 Ks in 1 inning, giving up 1 earned run on 2 hits, 2 walks, but threw 42 pitches in the first inning. He had this drop third strike, allowed the runner to reach first base. And I don't understand how you don't catch this ball, but it wasn't Blake's day yesterday. He also had this dirty curveball. He faced Merrill Kelly, who had 8 Ks in 7 innings, giving up 2 runs, had these 2-seamers and changeups, as well as this curveball. I wrote down Mark Kelly in my notes like he's the senator from Arizona as opposed to the pitcher from Arizona.
Well, they might make him the center if he keeps pitching like this in the postseason, didn't you?
He looks like, who does he look like?
Oh, Merrill Kelly?
Chris Elliott.
He looks like Chris Elliott. I thought you were saying Mark Kelly. I Googled him. I was like, yeah. Mark Kelly looks like Phil Collins.
But yeah, Merrill Kelly, basically the Chris Elliott lookalike there. You've never seen them both in the same place, right?
I have not.
The Phillies ran past the Marlins 5-2. Ranger Suarez had 4 Ks and 5 scoreless innings. He had this cutter, curveball, and changeup. He faced Adam Oller. He ain't no Oller back girl.
He absolutely is not.
He's not a girl. He had 6 Ks in 5 1/3 innings, giving up 4 runs, and had these slurves. Now onto my filthiest relievers. Jason Adam had this changeup. Cue the saxophone. Alexis Diaz had this slider. Zach Brixey had this paintish fastball. that allowed the Ripper to get his kill here. Again, Ripper expanding the zone just to satisfy his bloodthirstiness. Honestly, I'm just featuring Brixie because his name is actually my password to Amazon. Orion Kirkering had this two-seamer and sweeper. Eric Miller had this changeup and slider. The Dominican Shohei Ohtani, Michel Otanez, had this 99-mile-an-hour heater and slider. David Robertson had these wicked cutters. And Kirby Yates had 3 Ks with these fastballs and splitter. My top 5 filthiest pitches of the day yesterday, I'm going to give an honorable mention to Rhett Lowder and his evil twin, Rhett Quieter. At number 5, I'm going to give it to Jhoan Duran for his 102-mile-an-hour fastball and this curveball. And then I overlaid his 100-mile-an-hour fastball and this 87-mile-an-hour curveball. And man, that's tough. At number 4, Reynaldo Lopez for all his stuff and his 11 Ks. At number 3, Taj Bradley for his wicked cutters. At number 2, Bryan Woo for his sweepers. And at number 1, Pablo Lopez for this nasty sweeper. And now my pitching ninja moment of Zen. Why slide into second base when you can prance into second base? For my picks of the day today, I'm going to start out with DJ Hers for 6 Ks or more, then take Bryce Miller for 5 Ks or more, and top it off with Cole Reagans for 7 Ks or more. What would your picks of the day be?